Okay, so there's a brand new way to make money online with Canva that I'm telling you almost nobody's talking about. And you know why? It's because it uses a platform that, let's be honest, most people think is completely obsolete. And yeah, you might be surprised to hear. It's Facebook.
But here's the thing that very few people realize. Facebook has been quietly paying out over $2 billion to creators in just the last year. They're basically throwing money at people to compete with platforms like TikTok and just keep creators on their app. And we're not talking about selling courses or running ads. No, we're talking about getting paid just for posting stuff.
Yep, that Facebook. The one you scroll through to see what your aunt posted about her cat. This massive $2 billion payout is happening on that exact same platform, which is creating this really fascinating and kind of shocking opportunity.
And the really wild part is that regular people are making actual money from this. I mean, take this mom, for example. She posted one simple picture of her daughter. That's it. And that single post made her $160, just because people liked it, shared it, and commented on it.
Or how about this baker? She's not some professional influencer making slick videos or dancing on reels. She just posts pictures of her politically charged cookies. And just from the engagement on those posts, she's pulling in over $3,000 a month. That's on top of actually selling out of all her cookies. It's nuts.
And this isn't limited to just one or two specific niches either. One creator made $10,000 last month talking about, get this, how to save butterflies. Butterflies! Another one, and this is the one that really got my attention, made over $39,000 in a single month just from posting content about finance.
All right, so how does this whole thing actually work? And how can you get started? Well, here's what we're going to break down. First, we'll cover how you actually get paid for posting. Then I'm going to show you how to build an automated content machine. After that, we'll walk through the playbook for making your posts go viral. And finally, we're going to ask the big question. Is this a whole new content gold rush?
Okay, first things first. Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, you need to see if you're even eligible to start earning money. This is the absolute first step, and it's crucial.
Checking if you're eligible is actually super simple. First, just go to your regular Facebook profile and turn on what's called professional mode. This basically gives your personal page all these new creator tools. It'll unlock a professional dashboard. From there, you just find the section called monetization tools, and that's where you'll see if you've been invited to the party.
Now here's the thing. It is an invite-only program, but the really interesting part is that you might already have an invitation just sitting there waiting for you and you don't even know it. If you check and you don't see it yet, don't worry. The key to getting that invite seems to be posting consistently and getting good engagement, which is exactly what we're about to cover. So if posting a lot of high engagement content is the key, how in the world do you do that without it becoming your entire life? This, my friends, is where we get to the secret sauce. You need a ton of quality content, and the answer is to build an automated content machine.
To really make good money with this, the top creators recommend posting between 5 and 20 times a day. I know, that sounds completely insane. But the reason is pretty simple. You never know which post is going to be the one that goes viral. It's a numbers game, really, and the Facebook algorithm rewards that kind of consistency.
So how is that even possible? Well, you build a pipeline. Use ChatGPT to generate hundreds of quotes or text-based ideas. You save them all into a simple little spreadsheet file, and then you feed that file into a really powerful feature in Canva called Bulk Create to automatically generate all your posts for you.
And this is what that raw material looks like. You'd ask ChatGPT for a bunch of motivational quotes, for example, and it will just spit out a huge list like this. Then you ask it to export that list as what's called a CSV file, which is just a fancy way of saying a very, very simple spreadsheet.
And this is where the magic really happens. You create one single design template in Canva, just one, and you connect it to that data file. Canva then automatically takes every single line from your file and populates the template, creating dozens, sometimes hundreds of unique posts in a matter of seconds. It's incredible.
And pulling this off is ridiculously simple. Inside Canva Pro, you just pick a template, find the Bulk Create app, and upload that CSV file you got from ChatGPT. Then you just tell Canva which little text box to fill with all your data, and you click Generate. And that's it. You've just done hours of tedious design work in less than a minute.
Okay, so now you've got hundreds of posts ready to go, but creating the content is really only half the battle. Now you need a strategy, a playbook for posting them to make sure you get maximum engagement and, of course, maximum earnings. So when should you be posting all this stuff?
Well, according to a creator with over 48 million views, there are 4 key windows during the day. But the absolute sweet spot, the one time you really cannot miss, is the evening rush between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. That's when engagement just hits its absolute peak.
Now, to keep your content machine fed, you're going to need a constant stream of new ideas. Your best bet is to focus on stuff that encourages people to engage. You know, things people want to save or share. Quotes are absolutely fantastic for this. And here's another great tip. You can also use ChatGPT to write the descriptions for your posts, which will save you even more time when you go to schedule everything out.
So, what does this all add up to? When you take a platform that's totally overlooked, combine it with a massive payout program, and then add in an automated content system, well, you end up with a very, very powerful opportunity.
What really makes this so powerful is that it's a complete, scalable system. You generate ideas with AI, you bulk create the visuals in Canva, you schedule them to post during peak times, and then you get paid for the engagement. It's a whole new kind of content creation that's built on efficiency and volume.
This all leaves us with a really fascinating question to think about. Are we looking at the new blueprint for how to be a content creator? One that leverages AI and automation more than a personal brand? Or is this just a temporary gold rush before Facebook changes the rules again? I guess only time will tell.